What's up everybody, my name is Jeff. I'm just going to do a quick tutorial video on how to change the belt on the Ariens GT Snowblower. This is a model 831010. It's the oldest or first generation snow thrower, but I think all of them are roughly the same, the Ariens and the Maine-ly. I've taken this apart a few times, and right now I've got a bad belt, so it's going to be a good time to change that out and show you what's involved. Thanks. Okay, so size of socket, you're going to need a 3/8 inch on top. This one is a 7/16. There's 2 bolts to remove there. And then there's 1/2 inch bolts down right below the chute. Lifts up. Back. Okay, now you can see we have 2 belts on here. The drive shaft pulls in the outer one, spins the bigger pulley. And then the rear one rides off the back of that. And that's the one I have to change because you can see it's pretty sloppy. And it's already, the tensioner's all the way riding on this big pulley, so it's wearing the pulley out as well. So that's got to be changed. Alright, so you can see in the manual it says to loosen this big nut here. This is a 1 1/8 inch nut, so it's pretty large. And then I have an adjustable wrench because I only have 1 large wrench on the back side to hold it tight. There's also 2 springs. If you can see within the shadows, there's a spring that attaches down here to the frame. That one's pretty loose right now. There's not much tension on it because the belt's bad. But when the belt's good, that's usually got a fair amount of tension. So those, you want to get some channel locks or vice grips and get those disconnected. And that one, and then there's one on the front side here, which I think once you loosen this nut, that one's easier to take off in order to get the belts off. Listen up a couple turns. Just pops off there. Oh, the reason you loosen this nut, this bolt, is so you can get the belt out of underneath this pulley because it rides too close to the frame otherwise. Just clip that out there. Now, this this one. Spring unhooked. Fish these out. As you can see, this belt is worn very thin. All the coating has come off and pretty stretched out. You can see what it's supposed to look like. This is the new version, which is much thicker, about an inch shorter at this point. So, and the belt number, this is a Sten's True Blue. The number that I'm using is a 248050, although that other belt is probably only a year old. It's been used about one season, so I'm not that impressed with it. I would probably go to the dealer the next time and get the factory belt. While you're in here, check your bearings and your pulleys. It looks like it's in good shape. Push these back around. So as you can see, there's a gap there now between these two pulleys, which there wasn't before, so that will provide some room for the spring to provide some tension. Probably a new spring wouldn't hurt. It would put some more tension on that, but it works. It's been throwing pretty good up until this week. So get the old belt back on there because I'm not replacing that one right now. It still has a little bit of life left to it, it looks like. that, just reattach your guards and you should be ready to go. One of my upcoming projects is I want to try convert this to an electric chute rotator. So I have a window motor that was out of my Chevy. I replaced the whole thing, but this still works. And somehow I want to figure out how to attach this to here and use the existing cable system to spin the chute. This will give me a little easier control while I'm snowblowing. So we'll see how that works out. May not get to it for quite a while. But anyways, ask any questions you want. I'd be happy to show anything else on my tractor that I can to help you guys out. And hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Bye-bye.